look who's coming. We get to hear it again.
I am happy to hear the song again, but
he is the other half of the Hollywood Heathen.
Here they come again, my favorites. That's a good idea. Standing ovation for the man.
Give it up for Hollywood.
His jacket reminding me of another great Canadian. A Millennium Man. I guess he's not Canadian, he's from Hollywood. But you know what I'm saying.
Well, you referenced the great Chris Jericho. I hope I never have to be insulted by these guys. Never, ever again. But I know I won't be so lucky.
Love this song.
Cole, please leave the fans alone.
Little known fact, in the limousine they take, this is the only song that plays constantly. Over and over again, just this song. And still love it.
Well, I've said it before, they come out the easy lover, but they are difficult opponents. One of the best tag teams in the Maritimes. As much as I'm sitting next to the Heathens fan club. Sandwiched in between the fan club over here. Gary, I can't believe you're aligning with this knucklehead. Oh, what did I do to deserve this?
Lucky, I would say.
He's an easy lover.
You hear the vocals of Philip Bailey on that song. It might take earth, wind, and fire to knock the Heathens off their perch.
He's a big fan of Phil Collins. I hear he's also a big fan of Huey Lewis in the news.
And his opponent.
Got new business cards recently.
Hailing from the cosmos, he is Starchild!
Now, Gary, we talk about getting people from Virginia and the Bahamas. You got this man from the cosmos.
Yeah, this was definitely a long-distance call. I like this match. We got Hollywood Star Power versus Star Boys, Star Kids, Star Lord, Star Child, whatever his name is.
We have
but he's a great competitor.
We have Starchild with someone who has the ego of a child star. But that's just my opinion.
Okay. Don't be jealous because he's in Hollywood movies.
That's it.
Let's go, Hollywood! Hollywood back! Hollywood in the dance!
A mixed reaction from the crowd. Some of them are smirked.
Is this what you cheer for?
Something tells me that, Cole would annoy me in any galaxy we share, but...
Hey, take care of this.
These crowd is really into it. They really like Starchild. I bet you half of them can't spell outer space.
I guess I'll be the lone one not to belittle our fans, but I will talk about how great this matchup is going to be. Listen, I talk about my issues with the Hollywood Heathens. The kids are amazing wrestlers, and Gary, once again, great matchup.
They should match up well. I mean, it's hard to tell with Starchild. He usually fights in zero gravity, so.
Now, you mentioned the zero gravity thing, but I do want to talk about elusiveness. Does Starchild have a perfect style to kind of checkmate Cole's style?
Well, we just saw right there, he dove out of, or dodged out of the way, sending Cole right to the floor, forcing him to smell somebody in the second row, apparently.
Well, I won't be commenting on our fans' odor, but I got to give Cole credit, man. Being impartial, he's an elite technical wrestler, trained by Lance Storm at the Storm Wrestling Academy. And I feel like Starchild knows that. Starchild's done his homework. He is almost like a matador, toroing Cole.
Yeah, tossing him right out of the ring, dodging him. Hollywood Cole, like you said, trained by Lance Storm, one of the greatest in-ring technicians of all time.
Now, did you expect this, Gary, when you booked this?
Well, Cole's got. You don't want to get Cole angry. Cole is a great technical wrestler, but he is an angry side. And if you get him upset, he's going to take this match.
As much as I love Cole being insulted, I have to disagree with the chance that Cole can't wrestle. There's a lot of things he can't do.
Yes, he can.
There's a lot of things he can't do. Be polite.
Yes,
be
he
courteous.
can.
Be nice. But if there is one thing he can do, it's wrestle.
Yeah, I mean, fans showing their ignorance here, I think, against Hollywood Cole. Great in-ring we were just talking about, trained by Lance Storm, one of the greatest in-ring technicians ever. Starchild trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi, maybe.
Well, a beautiful Lama Histral from Starchild, trying to go for that victory roll, maybe. Gets it. Is this it? No. Now, Storm may have trained Cole in the ways of technical wrestling, but one thing he hasn't seen to train him in is temperament. Starchild seems to be getting under his skin a bit.
Oh. Well, it served him well there.
Dumped him on his head.
Commentators curse, as I said, that ill temper is starting to pay dividends for Cole, and just a punt to the midsection from Cole.
Just like the NFL to go through the playoffs right now, he could be a kicker out there.
Looking like Pat McAfee. And I don't mean at our job, I mean at punter with that shot.
I assume that, we hear about when athletes have to go to Colorado and deal with that higher elevation. I wonder if there's anything like that when it comes to oxygen, given that Starchild is from outer space.
I don't know, oxygen or not, man. You just ate a back elbow, and that'll take anything out of you, including the oxygen. Maybe your teeth.
Yeah, teeth, oxygen, the whole thing's out.
You see Starchild grabbing that jaw. Cole landing these hard shots. What a right hand. Might have hurt his hand on that one.
He's waving off his hand. And we were talking about what a great in-ring technician Hollywood Cole is. Look at these shots, though. It's been all strikes. It's been stomps, right hands.
Yeah, he is.
I got to think, you know what? It kind of surprises me because even though they might not like him, everyone in the back knows Hollywood Cole and how good of a wrestler he is. His opponents know, but it seemed to really irk him that you can't wrestle, champ.
Well, he's just showing it there, that rude awakening. I don't know if it was ravishing, but it was certainly mean.
Well, you give him a chance, you can't wrestle, he's going to pull out everything in his arsenal to show you that he can, because he can.
In the basketball world, they call it having a deep bag. Cole has such a deep bag. He has so much varied offense. And listen, I don't like the dirty stuff, but it's effective. You see him dragging Starchild's face across that rope.
I don't like the dirty stuff, and you're talking about deep bags. Let's keep it PG. Travis, Hollywood Cole.
I apologize to the fans at home. I was, well, okay, Coach Sad. You know what? Fair play. But back to the task at hand here. Hollywood Cole driven into that turnbuckle. And a schoolboy here from Starchild. Cole cuts him off, shot to the midsection. Every time Starchild gets a bit of momentum, Cole steams the
we talk about, too, one of the things about cruiserweights is the speed. One thing that's going to cut your speed is getting your wind cut. Look at how smart Hollywood Cole is. He's going back to that midsection as often as he can.
Speaking of wind, how many rotations were on that sidewalk slam?
It was about 3 rotations around, made himself dizzy doing it, but it was powerful. Only a 1 count, though.
I thought Cole was going to put him through the rope. I mean, listen. It's been an issue all night. The wrestlers got to focus on the wrestlers. They got to stop getting in Meyer's face. They got to stop getting in Pettiford's face. As much as, Gary's been getting on my nerves lately, he does hire some of the best officials.
Why, thank you.
He hired 2 of the officials. Probably should have been a DQ in that 23 hazard match, but
This is my competition.
Oh, here we go. Starchild fighting back, and a hard clubbing shot to the upper back of Starchild. Immediately puts him on his knees. Oh.
Ooh. I got to tell, Hollywood Cole is looking not frustrated, but he looks like he's got something to prove. He's really laying in these shots. He doesn't look like he just wants to win. He looks like he wants to make an example of Starchild.
We mentioned earlier how Cole has the advantage in the technical aspect, and Starchild had the perfect style to be elusive, and now he's making it ugly. Now he's making it gritty. It's strikes. It's grinding him into the mat, and I have to give Cole credit for doing this 180.
Yep, it seems to be working for him. That kick to the side of the head really changed the outcome of this.
Because Starchild game plan for one thing, and now mid-match, he has to game plan for another.
You got to think if Hollywood Cole is not only angry at the way that the fans maybe kind of insulted his abilities earlier, but also coming out here knowing that his buddy, his partner, Ethan Knight, lost. He's, like I said, he looks like he's trying to make an example out of Starchild.
Starchild finally able to adapt to the way Cole adapt, though. Land that sunset flip and that shining wizard, and maybe can muster a little bit of something here. Both these, you see these parries, you see these hard shots from Starchild. Now he's kind of adapting what Cole was doing. Stiff kicks here from Starchild, sends Cole into the corner, and Starchild's feeling it, Gary.
Starchild's getting his education this match. He's learned a lot just in this from fighting Cole. He's changed the style, and it seems to be working.
Running forearm.
Hollywood Cole, you got to think too, maybe went back to the well one too many times on those strikes. The last three he tried to throw were blocked by Starchild.
That running, flying kick there from Starchild, not enough, man. One thing I don't give Cole enough credit for is that he is resilient. He is very resilient. He's shown it tonight.
Well, he survived a drowning attempt in June.
Yeah, it was almost murdered by them.
Oh. Now you agree with him on that? Anyway.
Well, I did before. It was close to murder. It was a little bit much, but...
For those who don't know, Cole unfortunately was in 1 inch of water, and he puts Scott Myers into the ropes, pushing the official into the ropes to drop Starchild. I cannot condone this. I criticized Dryce earlier for putting his hand on an official. Cole doing much of the same.
Oh, calls sizing him
Oh,
up.
and a shining wizard from Cole.
Hey, and you know what? I'm going to give credit to the officiating here. They've been consistent. Dryce had a couple of shots before, a couple warning shots against the ref before
This
getting DQ'd.
overdrive puts it to the end. And that's all she wrote. Perhaps avenging the loss of his friend Ethan Knight, and one half of the Hollywood Heathens will advance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and advancing to the second round of the tournament, Hollywood Cole.
We saw a lot of things happen in that match, man. We saw Starchild put up a hell of a fight, put up a valiant effort. We saw Kotsab make me act unprofessional for once. And then we saw Cole come out with a W. And I have to give Cole credit.
And you know what? The way Cole wrestled that match, he changed his style just enough that he still has lots of wind for his second match later. I'm not saying Starchild was easy, far from it, but changing his style, not a lot of grappling, not a lot of quote-unquote wrestling where you have to try to overpower your opponent, roll around, grapple with them.
Well, even
Hollywood Cole is in good shape cardio-wise for his second match later.
Well, even with that brilliant game plan from Cole, it still took an inverted assist from Scott Myers when he pushed him.
Yeah, it's true, but I think that's our new champion right there we're looking at.
Oh,
the way he
Gary
went through that match.
Gary making our general manager making a very bold prediction, and it's hard to disagree with, how many tricks he has up his sleeve and how good he wrestled that match.